Do you want to learn how to make crispy, delicious chicken like this? Well, keep watching. Alright, so I started off with some whole wings. We're going to go ahead and get those cut in half to separate those into drumettes and flats. I'm a flats girl myself. I don't know about you. But anyways, so basically the technique that I use to cut the wings, basically you try to break that joint in between the flat and the drumette. You'll bend it backwards until you hear it snap, and then you'll take a sharp knife or sharp kitchen shears and cut in between the bones and cut through the cartilage to separate it. In a few seconds, you'll see me try this same technique with kitchen shears. I just wanted to see which one would, be better. I think I'm leaning towards the knife instead of the kitchen shears. The kitchen shears kind of, you have to be really careful with those. And with the knife, I was able to get a little bit more control over the knife and where my fingers were and where the chicken was. But you'll see that in a second. So here I have the kitchen shears. They are very sharp, so please be careful with whether you're using kitchen shears or a knife. And so, yeah, the kitchen shears just weren't it was okay, but I prefer the knife a little better. Some people may, prefer the kitchen shears. Alrighty, and so the next step, of course, we're going to go ahead and clean our chicken wings. So here I am adding 2 capfuls of white distilled vinegar to the raw chicken, and then we're gonna also add some cool water and let that fill up. Make sure all the chicken is covered in the water and vinegar mixture, and then just let that sit for about 10 minutes or so. It doesn't have to be too long. Make sure you stir everything together, get everything mixed in it well, and then we'll let that sit for about 10 minutes and come back. Alrighty, so we are back. We're going to go ahead and drain off that chicken, and then we're going to go ahead and rinse it with fresh cool water just to make sure that there's no remaining vinegar left on the chicken. You definitely don't want any sour taste in fried chicken. I don't think that would be too good. And went ahead and put it in the strainer just to make it a little easier to clean off. Alrighty, and so now we are going to dry our chicken pieces. So basically I just take one by one with some paper towel, fresh clean paper towel, of course, and just pat it dry, nothing special. And we'll do that with all the chicken that we have. Okay, so we have all of our chicken dried, our freshly cleaned chicken dried, and then we're going to go ahead and start seasoning. We'll start with our onion powder, and then of course I'll have all of the exact measurements in the caption below. That's garlic powder. Here we have the paprika. And then we're also going to go in with our Cajun seasoning. I use Tony Chachere's, but you can use any Cajun seasoning of your choice, Old Bay or Slap Your Mama or something else. And then I'm also going in with a 1/4 cup of pickle juice. I'm not quite sure what effect the pickle juice has on the chicken. Maybe in the brining process, I'm not sure. But that is kosher salt that I added. And then I'll also go in with on with accent as well. The recipe that I found called for it, so, and I had some in the cabinet, so I went ahead and put that in as well. And then we're going to add 2 cups of buttermilk. We're almost done. Go ahead and give all of that a good stir. Mix all those seasonings in. Make sure that everything is well incorporated. And then we're going to go ahead and stick this in the fridge to marinate overnight. And we'll come back to it tomorrow. But stay tuned. Alrighty, so it is tomorrow, and now we are working on our flour. Our dry mixture. We started with 2 cups of flour, added garlic powder, onion powder, that's white pepper, kosher salt, some more Tony Chachere's, I think that's accent, and then go ahead and give that a good stir. Make sure all of that is well incorporated with the flour. And then here's our chicken that's been marinating. And then we're going to go ahead and flour the marinated chicken. And so there's no good technique. Well, no special technique, I should say. Just make sure the chicken is covered from every nook and cranny. You want to go ahead and kind of press the chicken into the flour as well to make sure that the flour sticks to it. And I'll do that with a couple pieces that you'll see here. And then we'll go ahead and put it in the oil. Alrighty, so now I have my deep fryer. I have the oil preheated to 385 degrees. We're going to go ahead and put in about 4 pieces for each batch, just so that the chicken isn't overcrowded and the oil doesn't cool down too fast and the chicken won't be crispy. You don't want those problems. And so we're going to go ahead and keep those fried for about 10 minutes. And here we are with the beautiful, lovely result, this beautiful golden chicken. And I also went ahead and threw some French fries in the oil as well. And here we are, the beautiful, beautiful end result. This beautiful chicken. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks, guys.